After barely managing to survive with his life, future Trunks finally manages to escape his future timeline in hopes to return to the past to seek the help of both Goku, Vegeta, and the rest of the Z Fighters, as weeks of anticipation, excitement, speculation, and build-up has been occurring surrounding who and what Black actually is. Welcome, Dragon Ball fans, to my official Dragon Ball Super Episode 48 review entitled Hope Again, Trunks Wakes Up in the Present, leading into next week's exciting episode of Episode 49, and what will be a very exciting episode nonetheless. Now, future Trunks has finally been able to return back into the past, but not without losing a great deal of people within his present timeline. Now, before I go any further in this review, guys, a fair warning that this video will contain loads of spoilers, so if you don't want anything ruined for you, simply fast forward the video, go watch the episode for yourself, come back so we can talk more Dragon Ball Super. Do not cry in the comments about being spoiled by the thumbnail or any of that, because nothing is being said or shown that you guys don't already know. The translations to this episode, in case you guys are wondering how I was able to pick up on the dialogue prior to the subs coming out, was translated by none other than Herms98 on Twitter. As always, he is the first person to provide us with the translations first, so thank you so much, sir, for that. The subs will be out tomorrow morning, in which I am dying to watch only because of the interaction that happened in this particular episode. Now, finally, guys, finally we get to see how Black Goku looks, and we get a bit of clarity as to what exactly is going on. Again, I will break more of that down in my breakdown review, in which case I will also feature your comments. So whatever kind of comments or questions or concerns you have in this particular video, I will take and use in my breakdown review, because I do want to interact with you guys and I do want to get your take on, everything that happens. So finally we got to see, Trunks and Trunks interact. We got to see little Trunks and future Trunks interact, and that was so cool because we never really got to see that before, only because in Dragon Ball Z during the Cell Saga, Trunks was still a kid. So the episode starts off with the narrator confirming that both Bulma and Mai are dead. So for people out there wondering what happened to Mai, if she's still alive or whatnot, in fact, she is dead. So that pretty much puts that little theory to rest. Now, right from the get-go, we get to see Black Goku confront Trunks, and of course, they battled as Trunks became a Super Saiyan. So everyone was wondering, why Trunks wasn't able to become a Super Saiyan and whatnot. We see Trunks become a Super Saiyan, and as he battled Black Goku, I mean, that fairly wasn't enough even for him to survive, and that actually caused, somewhat of a distraction on Trunks' end, because even though he was losing the battle, he was still able to provide a very clever Masenko, which we haven't really seen in quite some time, and in which case caused Trunks to pretty much escape. Now, right before he actually escaped, we get to see, Black Goku. He was searching for him. He was actually focusing his ki, trying to figure out where he was, and finally when he saw him take off on his little time machine, he fired off a really ferocious Kamehameha wave, in which case he missed, and he was trying to pick up his location towards the very end, and he realized that he was finally gone. So that really irked him a lot. And actually, prior to all of that even happening, Black Goku said something that really, resonated with me and really stuck out, and that was the fact that he told Trunks a pitiful end to a proud warrior race, simply implying that he himself is not a Saiyan, which kind of furthers the theory that this person might be taking the form of a Saiyan, hence Goku, but really is not a Saiyan. So could this be a Makaiyoshin taking the form of a Saiyan? We don't really know. Again, we'll talk more of that in my breakdown review, but overall, this was a very grim episode. I mean, especially from the beginning, because Black thought that he had Trunks right then and there. He was about to snatch him up, and just as, Trunks vanished, we get to see Trunks was in school with Mai and Pilaf and stuff, and it was actually quite funny because, they're in school, they're not paying attention. I mean, they're being kids. I mean, at least Trunks is, and we get to see Mai there, and it's actually such a foreshadowing because the narrator did confirm that Mai is dead, but nevertheless, even while they're in school, the spaceship shows up, or at least presumably so. That's what Pilaf pointed out, and it actually turns out to be the time machine, and Trunks was the first person to go on ahead and investigate, and the moment he kind of wiped the windows to see, well, who was in there, he saw a person that looked just like him, and he was just taken back by it. Obviously, they called Bulma to find out what was going on because they saw the Capsule Corp logo, and the moment they took Trunks in, it was almost as if little Trunks was having like a premonition. He was just like, whoa, is that really me? Can that be me? Imagine, guys, imagine that was you, right? And you saw like another you somewhere out there just in a spaceship and stuff. Like you can't really, say that you wouldn't be baffled by it. So Trunks was scared, but at the same time, like, he didn't know what was going on. So finally, Trunks recovers. He's in bed. Goku and Vegeta get whiff of what's going on, so they show up, and that's when things became very, very interesting. Again, guys, I will explain more of that in my breakdown review. Further indication that this character, this Black Goku guy, cannot possibly be an alternate Goku. It sure as hell ain't damn Goten. So, because this person wants to eradicate the Saiyans, he obviously, I mean, he referred to Trunks as Trunks during their battle, but nevertheless, that was only one time, presumably enough, but he still referred to everyone as Saiyans and stuff, which kind of indicates, like, why are you, who's supposed to be taking the form of a Saiyan, referring to other Saiyans as Saiyans? So, but nevertheless, Goku and Vegeta arrive alongside Beerus and Whis because Beerus was actually quite intrigued as to what was going on. So Goku went to go get some senzu beans. He comes back, he gives Trunks the bean, and the episode concludes with Trunks opening up his eyes, and he attacked Goku. I mean, because you have to think about it like this, man. Like, he saw Goku as if he was the future Black Goku. So the first thing he did was he leaped out of bed, and he attacked Goku right then and there. Like, he went to go strike him, and Goku caught his punch, and everyone was shocked. Like, everyone was virtually stunned as to why Trunks attacked Goku. So, I mean, Trunks knows why. I mean, he's the only one that knows, presumably enough. So, nobody else knows why. But leading into next week's episode, that's when we're going to find out more information as to what's happening. So, not only that, but Trunks is going to fight Goku in next week's episode, which I'm dying for, because finally, we've always wanted to see Trunks versus Goku, and now we're finally going to get SSJ Trunks versus SSJ Goku next week. And of course, Black Goku somehow figured out how to go back into the past as well, which I am stunned about. Leave your thoughts down below if you guys are excited about next week's episode of Goku confronting Black. Drop a like on the video, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. Tune in for the breakdown review. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more information, news, and updates regarding Dragon Ball Super. If you guys cannot wait for next week's episode, leave your thoughts down below as to why you guys believe this is all happening with like most importantly, how in the world did Black figure out a way how to go back into the past? We understand like he had like somewhat of a ring around his finger, but either way, how in the world did he figure out how to come back into the past? Drop your theories down below, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. Tune in for more, and I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Peace.